Hi you guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, Cleaning and Clearing Clutter with Carrie, and sometimes cooking. My name is Carrie, and I am super happy to be on here this morning because I want to share with you my grocery haul for one, my success for Pantry Challenge week number 1. That went really, really well. I'm gonna get my little folder out because we had, I showed you guys my paper. We had, I started this on the 1st, and we had Texas tacos on Wednesday. We had leftover Texas tacos on Thursday. We had leftover frozen goulash on Friday. We had breaded shrimp and french fries on Saturday. Sunday, I had on here for like a fen day, and we were gonna go to church, and then we like to go to this little cafe after church, but we didn't do that. So I fixed a brunch and kind of called that blupper. The rest of the day was fend for yourself after fixing that. But obviously I used all the things that we had, and then created the menu for this week. And I didn't go to the grocery store last week. The last time I've been to the store was New Year's Eve, and I just found the receipt. I spent $90 on New Year's Eve. Got some butter, you know, onions, Pepsi. But anyway, I spent $90 that day. And then the next day, I'm all in. I'm all in on this challenge. So I have not gone to the store. Decided to go to the store today. I really didn't have to, but decided to because we're gonna get some snow tomorrow. I thought, you know what, just gonna be prepared. I already had the stuff out for what I was fixing for dinner today, so that was all taken care of. But on Monday, I had on here that we were gonna have pork chops and mashed potatoes and green beans, but we switched that up to corn. So we had that. Yesterday, we were gonna have voila and broccoli, and we decided not to. Why did we decide not to? I don't remember, but I had a salad last night. Stacy kind of fended for herself last night. Today I'm fixing Papa stew. That is smoked sausage. I use a pound of smoked sausage and 2 large cans of veg-all. That's it. 2 ingredient meal. It's super, super cold here today. It's just a great day for a big old pot of Papa stew. And tomorrow is gonna be leftover stew or salad, but Stacy had me get some hamburger out of the freezer because she's gonna make her what we call stoop. So we may be having that Thursday and then leftovers on Friday, but on Friday I had on here that we would be having pizza and wings, Saturday sloppy joes, corn chips and fruit, and then Sunday leftover sloppy joes. So I have the menu already fixed up, but what I wanna show you guys, I'm gonna show you my haul, my little haul. And today, I'm in the kitchen today. For any of you that follow like the Fly Lady routine or the Declutter 365, the Home Storage Solutions 101, today is clear off your kitchen counters and islands. And so last night I have a few dishes that I left. I have dishes that were on the drainer that I didn't put away. And the catch-all counter is a catch-all counter, and so it's caught a bunch of stuff. So I need to clear that out. So that's what I'm doing in the kitchen today, but I want to show you my haul first, and then I'll show you the mess that I've got going on here. Let me bring you down a little bit. Okay, so on my list I had hamburger buns, 2 2-liter bottles of Pepsi, some salad, strawberries, blueberries, milk, cherub tomatoes, and I added bananas, but I only added bananas because I was with my calculator because I'm on a $25 budget. I put myself on that $25 budget for the challenge because we have stuff here. So I limited the $25 to breads, fruits, vegetables, dairy, and I did add our drinks on there. Stacy did not need any, and I decided, even though I have one in this fridge and one in the garage fridge, I decided to get these, and this will last into next week. So I'm covered. So anyway, that was what was on my list. I got the bananas because I was at $23 and something, and I'm like, oh, bananas are only 50 cents a pound. So I decided to add those on. So my total with this stuff and then adding the bananas came to, drum roll please, $24.76. $24.76. Yes, you guys, I'm all in. Like, this is like a game for me. Like, I'm playing a game with groceries. I love it. I love it. So, we're gonna put those things away, and then I need to clean up this hot mess. So, I'll clean the strawberries and blueberries here in a little bit. Right now, I'm gonna put this stuff away. I'm actually just gonna throw it in the fridge because that's another job that has to be done. Our refrigerator needs cleaned out. But Carrie doesn't have that on her list right now of things to do. She wants to get the catch-all counter done and the rest of the kitchen cleaned up. So, there. I was gonna get potatoes, but I saw I was too close to the thing, and I thought, I don't need potatoes. I wanted to make a pot of potato soup, but we're having soup, we're having Papa stew, and so I'm like, I don't need that stuff. We don't need it. And it would have made me go over my $25, and I wasn't willing to take anything off my list. I just wasn't. So I didn't. And I'm super, super happy. So I'm gonna put these on the dining room table and take it to the garage. I don't know, what are you guys doing? What are y'all doing? Let me take you over here. Let's go over here and clean up. Let's clean up shop. Let's clean up shop. I'm gonna lower you down here so I can visit with you while I'm cleaning my mess. Okay, so who's doing the challenge? How are you doing on the challenge? Are you loving it? Are you not loving it? What were the rules that you created for you? It's just Stacy and I here, so I really felt like $25 was really reasonable. Not just reasonable, but because we had so much food, like I showed you guys. You know, our freezers and pantries and fridge, we didn't need it. I was able to write down 53 meals with what we had here. And I didn't use a couple of them. Like, I didn't fix the voila last night, so there's a meal for another day. So, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. It's just a challenge for me, a little game. You know, Carrie doesn't have anything else to do. So, no, I really do. I really do. But I'm also, sorry about the noise. I'm also really excited about doing the Declutter 365 or the Fly Lady missions or whatever. I kind of flip back and forth for what I'm doing. And I've told you guys before, I always pick a mission daily. Even if I wasn't doing this video, and even if counters and islands were not on the Declutter 365 missions for today, obviously I would have had to do that today. So let me turn you around. I'll show you what I'm dealing with. That's the catch-all counter right there. And I can't even blame that on Stacy, y'all. I can't even blame that on Stacy. I left the pledge out from yesterday. My notebook's there. Well, that's her sound thing, her microphone thing. My little car sweeper that I used on the stairway. Milk bone, peanut butter, my box from my Power Brush carpet cleaner, the carpet cleaner, an extension cord. Like, it's just stuff that needs to be put where it goes and not on the catch-all counter. So, yeah. I didn't make the catch-all counter one of my challenges this year. You guys, I told you I picked 12 challenges, one for each month. And I thought it was gonna be kind of silly if I chose the catch-all counter as a challenge, but, hold on. But the purpose of the challenges is to do something that has been a challenge for you. And I chose this grocery pantry fridge freezer challenge because our grocery bill is out of control. We have plenty of food here, and it is a challenge for us not to go to the store and spend. And so that's why I chose that one. The catch-all counter, maybe I should add that. Maybe we do 13 months. Maybe we do 2 in a month. Maybe we don't just pick 1 a month and we do 2 a month. I don't know. But it is a challenge. It is a challenge. It is an issue in my house. It drives me crazy. But like I said, even though there's a few things on the counter that are Stacy's, I can't even blame her this time. I can't do it. I'm just gonna do up these few dishes that I've got, and then I'll start putting that stuff away. But I got up this morning and got out and ran some errands, and then went to the store for my little grocery haul, and now I'm back playing catch up. We are in Texas, north of Dallas, and so if y'all are watching the news, you're seeing probably that we're supposed to get, we'll see. I don't know if they just made all the hoopla for nothing or if we're going to get something, but anyway, we're supposed to get some nasty weather tomorrow and into early Friday morning. And our temperatures are going up into the 40s on Friday, so it's going to not be here for a while, but it's probably going to cause some problems for a little while traveling for the people here. I'm from Indiana, so I'm used to driving in it, but there's a lot of people here that are not familiar with how to drive on snow and or ice. When you grow up in a place where winter is that second nature, you know, you're just able to do it. So I don't like to get on the roads here, not because I'm afraid to. Well, I take that back. It is because I'm afraid to, but because so many people don't know how to drive in it. And so I'm out there knowing what I'm doing and praying that all goes well, obviously. But there's so many that just don't, not by any fault of their own, other than they're not used to it. So I think just better to stay in, you know. So we'll have to see what they're saying, because some of the channels that I watch are people who are in the north that are getting that have already gotten hammered. So I'm curious to see how much we get. I've heard anything from 1 to 8, and then this morning my weather thing said 10, but I'm not buying that. I'm not falling for it, y'all. I'll believe it when I see it, all of it. But everybody was at the store. There were only, of the milk that I buy, which is, if I'm at Walmart, it's the Great Value brand, 2%, which is $1.63, pretty good for milk. And there were only three left of that. So I took one of them and left 2 for whoever else. But, you know, I'm not going to say the store was picked over, because it really wasn't. There was still bread left. There were buns left, you know, things like that. So people didn't go crazy, but they could have, based on the reports, you know, that we're getting on the news. So anyway, it's all good. It's all good. We're going to be in here eating our Papa stew or our stew. That's what we're going to be doing. Having a jammy day, probably. I don't know if we will work in the garage at all, y'all. We still don't have our garage put back together from getting our new cabinet. Some of them are back together, but some stuff is put away. Not everything. That needs to be on the list of things to do. But today I'm just kind of thinking around, being a domestic engineer, doing domestic things, getting these counters cleared off. And I had decided that since I'm going to empty the counters off, which I am going to do, I'm going to empty all the counters and give them a good wash down, that I will probably go ahead and clean the backsplash too. Just get that done. So I used that Zep on our tile floor in the master bath. I did a video of that. If you need a good tile cleaner, that worked amazingly, y'all. Worked amazingly. So just gonna throw that out there so anybody who's getting ready to do some spring cleaning in the winter, Zep is a good tile cleaner. And I was going to go through other parts of our house. I haven't felt like getting on my hands and knees and scrubbing the floor, so I haven't. So that's left to do. Yeah, see, I don't even need to wipe down the counter right now because I'm getting ready to empty all the counters off and give them a good scrub down. And let me show you this. I didn't buy a bell pepper. I didn't buy a green pepper at the store because this little guy, let me show you how big it is. That's how big it is. Was out. Stacy planted, we call it her garden, but she planted some pots, some things out there. She does have some jalapenos out there, she said, but she found this the other day, and I made black bean corn salsa and used a green pepper that we had here and totally forgot about this little guy. She was a little offended, but I said, no, I'll use it. So I'm gonna make something with this, probably put it in our salads or maybe even add it to our black bean corn salsa. But isn't it cute? There it is. That's all the green thumb we have in this house, you guys. We kill plants and we cannot grow vegetables to save our little souls. So, but that turned out good. It's beautiful. The green, it's just beautiful. It really is. It's nice, and I need to use it because it's starting to get soft and it was really, really hard. It was a good one. You could tell it was a really good one. So I'll use that up today. So that is what I wanted to get on here and share with you guys. I wanted to share with you about the pantry challenge. It's been 2 weeks since I've been to the store, so it was super, super exciting for me to go and only spend not even $25. I want to keep track of those through the month. But I actually, to be honest, I went over, it was $25.04, and that was because I had a different container of strawberries. They had one that was like $4.74, which was the bigger, and then they had the little square one that was $3.33. And I'm like, $25.04, Carrie, it's only 4 cents. I'm like, no. And I put those back, you guys. I put them back and I got the $3.33 one. And then that allowed me to have bananas. So I bought some bananas, and that'll be good for Stacy. She's been fixing shakes in the morning. So this morning she used up the rest of the strawberries that we had and the blueberries and stuff. And so she made a shake this morning, and so she'll have some bananas to make a shake with bananas and strawberries if she wants. So that was kind of a win-win, you know, save a couple bucks and spend 82 cents. The bananas were 82 cents, 50 cents a pound. I think there are 5 bananas, so that's good if I want to have a banana in the morning or toast with a banana or something. So that's good. But anyway, I just wanted to hop on here and share with you guys so far the success of my pantry challenge. Tonight I'm fixing Papa stew. Like I said, I got smoked sausage out of the freezer yesterday, so it's ready to go. I'm actually getting ready to put it on the stove, and then I just leave it on low, and then we'll just eat it whenever. So when Stacy comes home after her class, she can have some if she wants at lunchtime, or, you know, we just snack on it all day. And then I have Ritz crackers here that I don't have the regular crackers, but we have Ritz. So we'll have Ritz crackers with it, and that's a day. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here and not bore you with me cleaning tile right now. And the counters, you saw the counters, you saw what's on them. I'm going to take it all off, put it all away, and pick another mission for tomorrow, and I may hop on here. I really want to get Stacy on here. We had talked about doing a video in the garage, and I really want you guys to see that. So actually really want you to see us working together in the garage. So that's going to be a trip. I can tell already. So it's either going to be a trip or it's going to be like tense. I think it'll be a trip. I think we'll just make it fun. So anyway, y'all have a great rest of your day. I would love to hear how y'all are doing. If you would comment how you're doing. If you have a channel, comment what your channel is so that I can see what you're doing with your pantry, freezer, fridge challenge. I love watching them. I search for them and that was one of the reasons why I was able to do, well, for one, just join in to do it. And then two, I didn't know, like, okay, well, what do I do? What rules do I create? Well, you create your own, what works for you. And for us, the reason why I created the rules that I did were, obviously I wasn't going to have produce on hand for a whole month. So I knew produce would need to be purchased. Dairy, same thing. Bread, same thing. And what else? Fruits. So does that include canned fruit? Anyway, so that's why I set those 4 rules. And then when I got to thinking about not having Pepsi for a month, I mean, I can challenge myself another time, but I was not prepared for that. So I'm just going to go ahead and have my Pepsi and enjoy my Pepsi. And what I have been not drinking as much, so that's good. But anyway, that's how I did it. I watched y'all set my rules and $25 budget because we had so much food. We didn't need anything else, and it is working. I'm having so much fun doing it. So y'all have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. If you are where any of the snowstorms are, please be safe, and I will see you next time. Happy cleaning. Bye.